Hey guys, what is going on? This is Ip of RageQuitTV. Gonna be casting a game between Best Player EU and this name just screams Smurf. He is up against coL.Catz. It is a TVZ on Shakuras Plateau. I've seen a few games of this player and he is very, very aggressive. Not sure exactly who he is, but he does love the one base play. He is spawning on the top right position of Shakuras Plateau, while Catz spawns on the top left, which means I think Catz should start taking out these rocks when he can, just because, well, there's always the chance of a tank marine drop over here and then goes over into the main. We've all seen that before, and I have to point that out just because Destiny did one time during a home story cup and was correct and just looked so cool. And looks like Catz is trolling Best Player EU just a little bit. Actually has revealed himself as Rmdx, which is a very talented Terran player. And Catz trolling him a little bit, saying he's a new member of Complexity Academy, which we all know is not true. It's just standard Catz. He will open up for a 15 hatch most likely. You can never really predict exactly what Catz is going to do. The Overlord will be scouting the Terran player right around 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I think the Overlord does get in to see the command center. We see a supply depot being built right there. We will see actually a gas before barracks right now out of Best Player EU, which means he can go into Banshees or really, really fast Hellions. But Catz does send that one drone scout out. We'll see this, and we'll see how he puts up his spine crawler, how soon he puts up his spine crawler, because the Hellions, I think, come out like 30 seconds earlier when someone does the gas before barracks. Catz going to start harassing this SCV, which will force Best Player EU or Rmdx to pull another SCV and lose some mining time. Keep in mind that every worker is 40 minerals per minute, and this SCV almost dead, playing a game of ring around the barracks, and Catz does take that out, and now Best Player EU or Rmdx, I gotta start saying that, will go back to build the barracks, but Catz definitely successful with that kill on his one drone. And now he is going to be getting out. He did see this one gas. The question is, did he click on it, or does he realize this barracks is just late? And we'll see if he does, how he reacts. He should probably get a spine curl up around 450, I think, to defend against a Hellion when you go for the gas before barracks. We'll see exactly what ends up happening. If he ends up getting the spine crawler at like 510, 515, which is the standard time for it, he does risk a Hellion run by. We can see Rmdx going straight for the reactor and a factory, so he is going to be doing that. Notice he did not build a single marine yet, so these Hellions are just going to get to Catz's base extremely early and will most likely do some damage. It's never good having Hellions in your base so early on in the game before your Lings have speed. It's just not good. You lose a lot of mining time. It does distract you with the Queen. And then not to mention, you also get quite a few drone kills. That reactor is now finishing at 420. The factory going to be lifting up to take its place. And we do have double gases right now. So Best Player EU, I think he's going to be going up to Banshees. His barracks is going to get a tech lab, and he's going to be building a starport. Maybe? We'll see exactly what ends up happening. The SCV is going out to build something. And there we go, the starport has been started. The question is, when will Catz send his Overlord in to see exactly what is going on? And like I said, he is a very aggressive player. Catz is getting the spine call. It looks like he did get it a little bit early, as you do see it finishing before 515, which means, okay, he did notice that was a gas before barracks, so he gets the spine curl up just a little bit early to defend against these Hellions that are coming out about a minute early. And we do have the factory now moving. The barracks will be building Marines while the starport does go for Banshees. And he did not scout yet, so those Hellions do go to the wrong base first. And now he sees the one spine crawler just going to go right on past that. That one Hellion taking some serious damage. Another Queen going to come by. That Hellion is in the deep, deep red and does not hit a single drone there. Catz does have 3 Queens. That should be enough to fend off these Hellions. The Hellions doing their best to evade the Queen. And oh my god, now there are 4 Queens to chase these 2 Hellions. Keep in mind, Cloak is on the way with a Banshee. The Hellion's going to come in, hits 2 drones, gets 2 kills now. Now he's going to go try to get the 3rd. He does get the 3rd, but 1 Hellion does go down, and 1 Hellion takes 3 shots to kill a drone, so I don't think he's going to be getting any more drone kills with his Hellions. Wait, he may get 1. There he goes. And now Queens are coming in. 3 drone kills. 4, maybe? 3 or 4 drones. Definitely 4 now. Looks like 5 drones dead, so 5 drone kills. And the Banshee is going to be coming in. Catz going to this one Overlord, has not scouted anything. This Overlord will be seeing the Banshee, but coL.Catz has 4 Queens out, so the Banshee's not going to be doing too much damage. However, does coL.Catz have a Evo Chamber? No, he doesn't, so he won't be getting a Spore Crawler up to deal with the Cloak. This one Hellion still raising hell, trying to do all he can. And now the Banshee is coming. That Cloak now just finishing. Great timing by Rmdx. And this Queen's going to come finish that one Hellion off. But once that's done, he has another pain in the butt to deal with. This Banshee going up to 3 kills immediately. Now drones are being pulled. The Banshee going to get yet another drone. The Cloak does go on the Banshee, and the Banshee going to keep on going around. That lair is just now finishing, so he will be able to morph an Overseer very soon, but not before the Banshee does some terrible, terrible damage. You can see him queuing up on those drones right now to take them out to ensure he does not attack any Queens. Banshee is up to 10 kills. We don't see any speed done for coL.Catz just yet. On his links, he did choose to go for lair before speed. Now the Overseer is morphing. And we have another Banshee coming in from Rmdx to kill off more and more drones. Transfusing on drones, it looks like, to keep them alive until the Overseer does come out. Going to this drone kill, we have 23 drones dead, but coL.Catz still has 44 drones. Rmdx only has 27 SCVs just now. His command center is finishing, going up to an orbital command. And this one, Banshee, up to 7 kills. This one is up to 17. Rmdx is doing his best to kill as many as possible and delay coL.Catz's mid-game, but it looks like coL.Catz has defended against this, and he's not out of the game. It is up to lair, but he has to worry about Rmdx's next push. He's getting tanks and Marines. And coL.Catz does have an infestation pit, but the pathogen glands has not started researching. We have the Overseer just tagging along on this Banshee. Banshee's going to lure it into the Marines and maybe get the kill. We'll see if coL.Catz is paying attention. The Overseer now going to be going into the base. The Banshee just a little bit too fast, and it goes out of vision, but it looks like coL.Catz has queued that. No, he hasn't. The Overseer does stop. And what is coL.Catz doing? He is researching that pathogen glands. Does have 47 drones to the 29 SCVs, and I'm not sure if he knows the expansion timing of this. He definitely did not see the command center building, and now he does with that Overseer. Does see the command center there. Doesn't get envision of those mineral patches to click on and see how long it's been mining. It would be awesome if this one Overlord did just come down and look at that. Banshee is going to be returning. We do have... what is out for Rmdx? He is loading up in a medevac, and oh my god, I am so glad I say that every time, because Rmdx is going to be going down here and abusing that little low to high ground thing, and coL.Catz is getting infestors out. We'll see if they'll be able to handle this, but Rmdx, this pressure just does not stop. Does have a Viking out to kill the Overlord to stop the vision, so he has no idea this is coming, and now going to be bringing that second tank with more Marines. Does have the Banshee and a few Marines with these tanks. This is going to be a herd to deal with. coL.Catz already trying to take out these rocks, so he is aware of this. He is trying to take this out. He is friends with Destiny and does have infestors, so he knows this is coming. Gets a phone girth off on the Banshee and medevac, but does not kill it. Another, does he have more infestors out? Yes, he does. Banshee is cloaked right here, giving up vision, and now we have Marines going to be going from low to high ground. The infestor is going to try to get another phone girth off. If he kills both the medevac and the Banshee, then there'll be no more high ground for Rmdx, getting a transfuse on his Queen. It looks like he has dealt with this. coL.Catz is going in for some counter aggression right now. 2 infestors just chilling out right here. He wanted to get into that middle line, but no, he just could not. Viking, though, to give vision of that high ground. The Queen going to come, and looks like the Queen will be falling, but is that going to be worth it? He is using infested Terrans on these tanks, and looks like one tank will kill the other. And this is no longer that scary. No Marines, really. One tank. Still have these 2 infestors just chilling out by this bunker. He is going to be seeing Rmdx leave, and coL.Catz can now go into the main and get phone girths off on the SCVs. Keep in mind, coL.Catz has not killed a single worker, while Rmdx has killed 29. It looks like he is going to be getting phones off relatively soon as Rmdx tries to take his 3rd base. We're just waiting for these infestors. The Marines and tanks are backing off. coL.Catz is throwing down more infested Terrans down there and sees, okay, that is not there anymore. These units are a little bit trapped. We have more infestors coming out from coL.Catz, and there we go. Big phone girths going off, and SCVs are starting to fall. We do have 12 kills on that one infestor. Now they're going to be going up into the main as Rmdx does go for this 3rd base, doing a drop right now. The Banshee and Marines Rmdx does not have any upgrades, but he is getting 1-1 right now, while coL.Catz is only getting 1 to his armor. And these two Overlords now in trouble. coL.Catz does have that Overlord speed, so he could get them away, but he is not microing that whatsoever. Does have two Infestors still just regaining energy inside of Rmdx's main. As this gold base now, not gold base, third base is now mining. We do have another medevac going to be coming out to try to continue this little aggression. coL.Catz could not take out these rocks as Rmdx did place his units right up there. We do have the one medevac with a few Marines in there, but he is going to be doing the drop, and this aggression is just non-stop throughout this entire game. Keep in mind, we still have those two Infestors. 14 SCV have been killed. And we'll see. They're about to have enough energy for one fungal growth each. And here we go, the elevator up into the main. And now those drones are going to be going down. Rmdx upping his worker kill count to 33 right now, as two more Marines just wander off. But we do have a bunch of infested tanners at this gold base by coL.Catz. But this tank and Marines do deal with it. He is up to 26 SCVs killed, though, as now more infested tanners go up into this main, as Rmdx is going to try to take out that pool. And this aggression, again, just non-stop, absolutely everywhere. 33 SCVs have been killed. He has evened that up, as Rmdx has only killed 34 drones. And now the Queen, no vision of this high ground, going to start picking away on this tank. The tank will be falling to the Queen. It is up to 14 kills. Will he throw the scan to take that out? It does not look like it. Wait, there it goes. Will the tank live? And yes, it does live. The Infestor, though, does have enough energy to throw a few Infested Tanners if he chooses to do so. And coL.Catz had a few more Queens right there. If those Queens were helping out, then that tank would have most likely went down. And those Infestors are going to deal with these few Marines that are coming by. Phone Ghosts do take them out, along with this one dropship, it looks like. As Rmdx still has the units right here. Nothing to give him vision of that high ground. Four Infestors just chilling right there with a lot of energy. coL.Catz still has some in this. We have a missile turret up here. Try to get vision of this. Missile turret over here. Those three Infestors did die. A bunch of Infested Tanners do come out. Gonna be tugging down the bunker, which may be a mistake. I would go for that missile turret. The bunker does live. And coL.Catz is going to be taking his fourth base. We still have these units not really doing all of that much. And coL.Catz, his army is Infestors right now. 13 Infestors and 8 Lings. All of his harassment has been dealt by Infestors. Both players have killed 34 workers. And now it looks like both players are trying to decide, okay, now let's mine up. coL.Catz has two Infestors right here. They could throw a bunch of Infested Tanners behind that middle line. We now have another drop, so Rmdx is going to start continuing this. And coL.Catz just has not been able to deal with this one bit. He only has 12 Lings out. Those Marines are going to go up into the medevac, try to lure them to those tanks. Another tank is going to go into siege. Still have those two Infestors not doing all of that much. As we do have a Marine coming over here, but it looks like another drop from Rmdx is going to go and hit coL.Catz's third base, as he does try to take out this main base. I guess this wouldn't be the main. The natural is actually kind of the main, because that is where the lair is. And two Infestors going to be coming in, throwing down a bunch of Infested Tanners over here, and that may be enough to kill off the tank. Scan does go on the high ground. One tank does fall, and looks like those Infested Tanners may kill the second tank. More Infested Tanners do come off over here. coL.Catz has to deal with this one drop now. He has a few Lings here. It looks like that drop did cancel that one expansion. And still, those Infestors not really doing too much. They're almost at 200 energy. And Lings against these Marines, that is not good. We do have +2 attack on the way, while coL.Catz now just going for his +1 blade. Keep in mind, he does have +1 armor. And lots of Overlords now biting the dust. coL.Catz not moving them back, but he does let loose a bunch of Infested Tanners. And Changelings are down here. It looks like he may have tried to use Changelings to stop SCVs. I don't know exactly, but Infestors moving on back, going over to the worker kill count, 38. Yeah, coL.Catz has killed 38, so that only killed 4 SCVs, while Rmdx has killed 44 workers right now. Bunch of Fungers going down, and those Marines are gonna die along with this medevac. coL.Catz again with his Infestor-based army. Medevac does fall. We do have medevac with 3 Marines right here, and I gotta give props to coL.Catz for keeping this one hatch alive during all the aggression down here. But we do have another drop coming up from Rmdx. coL.Catz taking 2 more bases, and Rmdx still just on 3 bases. We do have Infestor coming in, just looking around for any base that he can take. He has 140 energy. There we go. The double drop from Rmdx is going to go in the coL.Catz's main. coL.Catz does have 62 Lings now out, so he's not only just Infestors, but those Marines are going to be at 2-2, while those Lings are at 1-1. We have +3 weapons on the way, +2 for mech. And coL.Catz is definitely way behind in the upgrades. If those Evo chambers do go down, that will be absolutely huge. And coL.Catz finally trying to take out these rocks as he has had enough of that. As Rmdx does send off Marines to just everywhere, just scattered about. May pick off that Overseer. No, it doesn't. Infestator has now come back off into this main. Rmdx just has not been able to deal with these two trolling infestors. 20 kills on that one, 9 kills on that one. And coL.Catz looks like he has dealt with that double drop. The hatch still lives. The Evo chamber is still alive. He is trying to get that +2 melee attack. And Rmdx does have a medevac right here. It looks like this drop is not doing too much, but he is dropping way over here at the natural, taking out a lot of drones, up to 51 drone kills. And coL.Catz does have his whole army right here, so he should easily be able to deal with this. We have another drop with 3 Marines right there. Not sure exactly what that is going on. Marines just on patrol right here. Does not know about that one birdling. Medevac still just hanging out right here. coL.Catz is taking another base. As Rmdx, he needs to get another expansion. He is doing very good on those upgrades, but going over into this income, we have 46 SCVs, 244 drones. So it looks like Rmdx, even though he's on these 3 bases, he should be just fine on this income tab. And yes, the income not too far off. He has just been with this non-stop harassment. coL.Catz has so many bases, but he does not have so many drones. Going over in supply, it's 172 versus 126. You got to keep in mind, once the Marines do hit +3 attack, that's going to be a very bad day for Lings, especially when the tanks are at +3 as well, as that has now started. coL.Catz is +2, just about done. And looks like he wants to take this one base, has dealt with that one birdling. Does have a missile stood up, is going to get a lot of supply depots right here. He is supply capped right now, but does have plenty on the way. And these 2 infestors going to try to come in, but does not look like they'll get it. One infestor does go. The second infestor does fall as well. Shoots off a few infested Terrans, but that will be dealt with. No problem. Even throws a scan to ensure no more infestors did get by. Big engagement going down right here. Those Lings are there 1-2 or 2-1 while the Marines are at 3-2. Marines easily take that up, but now the fungers are happening. Lots of Marines may fall there. And no, they don't. Those medevacs just going to be able to heal them back up, but Rmdx looks like he wants to keep on pushing. coL.Catz does not really... No, he does have a big army supply. 101 supply, 291 going in this, though. It looks like it is mainly just Lings. 70 Lings out with 18 infestors. Bunch of infestors going off all over these tanks, and it looks like he may have enough, but coL.Catz putting his infestors in a headbutting range. Not a good thing. Does Burr to get them out and takes care of all of those tanks. Rmdx is still behind in the supply, but going over into the workers, it is 55 SCVs, 250 drones, so Rmdx does have that worker advantage. And 55 SCVs, I mean, if he transfers these, it will be just fine. You can see he's way oversaturated there. This one base, a little bit undersaturated. This one, oh man, that's not saturated at all. Going over to coL.Catz, we can see coL.Catz, not bad. Not bad over there. Not bad over here, so he is very nice on his saturation, which means he can stay relatively close to the Terran player in income, even though we have 3 mules out from Rmdx. Each mule counts as 180, so that is a total of 400-something in minerals from those mules. But coL.Catz staying up with less workers just because he has better saturation than Rmdx. And we have a Nidus network being built by coL.Catz, very standard. Marines coming in, and a few infestors to try to deal with these Marines. Shoots off infested Terrans, but those are not going to be that good. They're only at 1 armor upgrade, while those Marines again at 3-2. He does clean that up, but coL.Catz is not going to be cost efficient anymore. Going over in this loss tab, we can see that Rmdx is a little bit more cost efficient, only losing about 1,000 minerals less than coL.Catz. This one Marine is going on a killing spree. Good thing he has unlimited ammunition as he tries to take out this one overlay. It just takes him forever. And he's finally going to take that out, even though he has +3 attack. Nidus Worm has now been built, but Rmdx is going to scout that as he tries to build missile turrets right on top of the Nidus. Is going to have to move units to try to deal with that, but that will leave this 3rd base vulnerable by vulnerable to run-bys. But we have a tank on the high ground along with the bunker, so it looks like that is pretty fortified. Few Lings going to be coming out from coL.Catz, but those Marines are easily going to be able to clean that up. We do have a bunch of infestors moving in. Like I said, it's going to leave his other bases unprotected, but we'll see just how unprotected they are. Has bunkers up with tanks just spread out. And now another Nidus one being built. It looks like he is going to try to deal with that. Does take that out, but now we have coL.Catz coming in with a lot of infested Terrans. Over here, this one tank is on the high ground. Ling is going to be running in. That tank, just watch those kills skyrocket as the workers do plummet. command center does get lifted up. Those infested Terrans going to try to target it down, but the command center is going to get away. Tank is up to 20 kills right now, killing several lings per volley. But the tank is targeting infested Terrans, which is not good. Those units will kill themselves eventually, and now coL.Catz going to try to go up into the main. We do have +3 armor now, finishing for Rmdx, while coL.Catz, he is only at 2-1, so Rmdx is going to have a huge advantage when it comes to that upgrades. Going in, work is killed. coL.Catz has killed 64, while Rmdx has killed 71. He has dropped in the main. That main hatch does fall. This infestor does not have any energy, and those Marines are going to be able to get picked up and leave. We don't have any more action throughout. I thought I saw a drop there. He does not pick that up. He is just trying to clear out everything the drop going to be coming in. Even has an SCV with it. That may be a little bit of a mistake. Overload over here. That is not a Nidus Worm. Got to be watching this map like a hawk, as both players choosing to be absolutely everywhere. 59 SCVs, 261 Harvesters, so coL.Catz not really minding that much. You may think, oh my god, he's on so many bases, but he doesn't have the drones. This one base did go down. I missed that, my bad, but I think that may be the first thing I actually missed. And now going to be doing a drop at this one base. We do have Ultras coming out, but they are only at 2-1 upgrade. That Chitness plating has not even started, or Chitinous plating. I don't know exactly what it is. I know someone corrected me once. Maybe it's Chitinous plating. I think it is Chitinous plating, but not done. So this Marine's going to do lots and lots of damage to those Ultras. Does pick up, but we have 3 Infestors to take out this one drop. And looks like the medevac will be going down. Going to drop those Marines. Try to get what he can, but doesn't really get anything. Marines on patrol right here, but we do have Infestors now coming out of a Nidus Worm. And now going to shoot off Infested Terrans, trying to delay this 1/5 base. I guess maybe this is the 5th base. I don't exactly know. Infestors are going to be going down very, very quickly to those Marines. More Marines coming in. This Marauder is going to do so much damage to that Infestor. You can see how it just drops. Infested Terrans are going to be dealt with. And 3 Ultras are now on the way for coL.Catz. He does have 6 Ultras already. But like I did say, I mean, he doesn't have that chitinous plating, which is not good at all. You can see that is not recent. That does minus Marines damage by 2. And that is quite a bit. Let's see how much damage these Marines do. 9. So that is lowering it down to 7. And then with their armor, it just halves the Marines damage, which is so nice. We do have a drop come down here from Best Player EU, a.k.a. Rmdx. And taking out these Evo Chambers is absolutely huge right now. coL.Catz is already behind on upgrades. Those were just about done. He's saying, no, 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 no. No upgrades for you, and he's going to keep that upgrade advantage. And that is not good at all for coL.Catz. Especially because he was not getting chitinous plating, so this Ultra's going to be even delayed on armor even more. They only have 2 armor, when at this point they should have that +3 ground upgrade and the chitinous plating, which would put them at 5. And that is a big difference, 2 and 5. We have a Ling run by over here, but it looks like he does back off. Going to be bringing over all of his Infestors. Keep in mind, they have a lot of energy. And looks like he just wants, he's trying to get just a few, but they all want to go. They all want the action. How many Infestors does he have? 16 Infestors. Bunch of Infested Terrans going to deny this base even more. And SCV is going to start repairing this command center. And I don't know if it's smart now to kill all the SCVs. Rmdx is near max, and it's just going to allow him to get even bigger of an army. And I don't know why he's trading his Marines for these Infested Terrans. They kill themselves anyways. This one tank is up to 45 kills. We have so many units on patrol, just trying to prevent any more Niduses from happening. A few Marines going to push away that one Overlord. And looks like we do have a drop coming in here from Rmdx, along with a pretty big drop. Actually, no, only 1 medevac with a Marine. 1 Marine is going to go to do all the damage he can to this one base. That is a brave son of a gun, as we do have a drop coming in here. Going to go back for these Evo Chambers. We have 4 Infested Terrans. Not Infested Terrans, Changelings. I don't know exactly why. He is going to see this Greater Spire, and that is absolutely huge, as we do have him dropping in to this one base of coL.Catz. Going to take out even more workers. And he's going to start turning down that Greater Spire. If that falls, oh my god, Corruptors that coL.Catz built will just be useless. We do have him now starting on that +2 armor upgrade, as he is sending a lot of Marines to deal with those Marines. But the Marines do get the kill on that hatch. Those Lings just cannot do much damage to those +3 armor Marines when they're only at +2 attack. Does he have the adrenal glands? No, he does not have those adrenal glands. So Cat's missing a lot of upgrades this game. We do have another Nidus one being built somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, over here. He is getting it. That's not in the best place. We have 2 Vikings coming out that will spot this. And now even going to be landing his Vikings. They don't have any upgrades. His air is the only thing that is lacking upgrades. We do have 4 Broodlords on the way, but that Viking count has already started. And those Infestors with those Broodlords will be very good. But if there's anything I learned from Polt Prime, not Polt Prime, TSL Polt, is that Broodlords do not do well against a hyper-aggressive Terran because it makes your army so immobile that, they can just do drops and take out all your bases. I mean, they build like 6 Broodlords, 7 Broodlords. TSL Polt, he's just like, okay, base trade. You can't win in base trade. Your units are slow as molasses. Game over. It's basically how it goes for him. That Ghost Nerf not hurting Polt one bit. And we do have both players complimenting each other, saying, wow, you are good for a new recruit. Man, if he knew this was Catz, and I wonder if he knows it's Catz with all this Infestor usage. Scan does go down, sees those Infestors and those Broodlords, and he has plenty of Vikings. Going to be cloaking a few Ghosts, and those Ultras are still coming in, but no chitinous plating, still that +2 armor. Now just going to be clean, but oh my god, so many Ghosts going to just snipe upon everything. And Catz does get phone Ghosts on those Ghosts. Those Ghosts not being cost efficient. They did get a lot of snipes, and EMP'd, okay, maybe I'm wrong. EMP's every Infestor. And even though he can't kill all the Broodlords, he gets a few of them down. But now these Vikings, there's no anti-air because Infestors have no energy. This may just be GG, guys. All those Ultras just going in to their death. Catz's supply plummeting. And now those Broodlords do fall. Oh, man. Killer EMPs from those Ghosts. Those Infestors are pretty much useless. Scan coming down. Keep in mind how much more upgrades we have. 3-3 on that and 3-0 on the mech. Everything just dropping. Catz doesn't look like he stands a chance against this army. You can see the army supply right now. Rmdx is up by around 40 supply, but those upgrades are just being so beneficial. And with all these Vikings, he's pretty much saying no Broodlords for you. And there's a few Corruptors out. They don't have any upgrades. Surprise, surprise. The Vikings don't. But there are enough Vikings to kill those Corruptors and instantly kill all the Broodlords. And this is not looking good for Catz. Nukes going down. Catz is getting 30 Lings, 9 Infestors. He maybe will kill this force if he's lucky. But I don't even see that happening. Nukes going down. And by if he's lucky, it would mean Rmdx has to start killing his own units off with nukes, which I don't think he will do. 8 Ultras on the way. We'll see how good 8 Ultras do against these upgraded Marauders and tanks. Those Marauders deal 26 damage per shot against those Ultras, and they don't have the armor upgrade, guys. We do have a bunch of Infestors coming in over here with Ling on by at Rmdx's, I guess, 4th base, maybe? But so many Ghosts over here, just doing so much damage. Those Ghosts have insane DPS as well. That Nidus one proving to be beneficial. He does kill off workers. 111 SCVs have died. 90 drones have died. Such a harassful game. But Rmdx, he is just coming out a little bit ahead. All the Vikings go down. This one Broodlord remains, but he does get sniped to the ground. And, maybe I called this early. Maybe I didn't. We'll see exactly what happens. Catz, let's go over what is he mining. Not really that much. This is his last mining base, really. You can see no drones over at this base. The hatch is gone here. No minerals left anywhere else. So once this base does fall, then Catz will not have any income whatsoever. And we do have no nukes, but 3 nukes on the way. Those 2 Infestors never know what hit them. Actually, they will, as they do just walk right on past. Those Ghosts going to be taking out those Spine Crawlers while sniping the Broodlords. Rmdx is showing us what upgrades do. Still have 2 Infestors right here with SCVs and Marines just chilling out. And he has to kill this one base. We have a Bird Queen. 3 Vikings. And now there's Ghosts going to be killing off those Ultras. Now getting the snipes on them. The snipes just do so much damage. Keep in mind, the game was played before the snipe nerf. And triple nuked on this one base. The hatch is good as dead. Where are the 3 Ghosts nuking that? Oh, right over here. Maybe that's only 2 nukes. Looks like it's 2 nukes. I thought it was triple, but no, only 2. There goes the third. The hatch, 500 HP left. It will be able to survive because of the regen, but it is going to be so fragile. Still have those 2 infestors gaining energy to do more, but Rmdx has plenty of units right here. 120 supply to 118 hatch. Thank God for regeneration up to 5. Will the ghost just come in and pick it off? Catz, he is in a lot of trouble right now. He has to make magic happen with his 7 infestors. Now, gonna be 5. As Rmdx just has so many units compared to Catz going over to this army supply. 83 versus 37. I think this whole game comes down to those EMPs. It's not the snipes the game comes down to. It's EMPing like 8 or 9 infestors over here about 10 minutes ago, I believe that was. But that was absolutely huge. Few infestors are going to come try to kill off these ghosts. The ghosts should just go and snipe and kill 2 or 3 infestors, but doesn't look like they do that. Rmdx is doing a death push to this one hatch that has 23 HP. He is playing this so cautiously, going to go on the high ground. The tank's going to siege up, tap the hatch. The hatch is going to go down. He's like, oh, wow, that was easy. And now a few ghosts going to come down, and the spine caller just goes, oh, I've had enough. I'm going to go kill myself. Don't mind me. As the hatch now falls to those tanks. And here's Katz's last mining base. We have a sensor tower out now up, so we can see if any of those Nidus worms come out. And Catz, hate to say it, man, you don't have a chance. But keep in mind, Catz doesn't know exactly what Rmdx has left. Because the harassment in this game has just made this a very funny game. Going over the workers killed, you can see 129 SCVs versus 114 drones killed this game. Broodlord comes out, but just gets sniped. And now another sensor tower coming up. Rmdx playing this game as safe as he possibly can. Few ghosts do come out. We'll see if he just cloaks and starts nuking the hatch. Infestor's going to lay off infested Terrans and get foam ghosts on those ghosts. But now they're pretty much out of energy, and Bo to go away. 2 ghosts right here. And Catz with his random changelings. Rmdx is going to be taking another base. And now double nukes go off, and will Catz pull the drones? He has to know the nukes are going off right here. And Catz going to try to phone growth and kill these ghosts. Sees them, and boom! Looks like 7 ghosts, just 7 or 8 drones dead. 20 kills on that ghost. Definitely didn't kill 20 drones with that, but he does manage to sneak away. While ghosts just scattered about doing what damage they can. Infestor does come, kill 2 ghosts. Scan goes down, and that gets sniped twice, but not quick enough. Has 1 HP left. And if this was after the patch, that Infestor would be good as dead. And now Ultra's coming in to deal with those few ghosts. And if Catz wins this game, it will be absolutely ridiculous. Thanks to his infestors, but they are going down slowly but surely. He's down to 4 infestors, and I don't think he can build really anything. He can build both infestors and ultras right now, but is just off this one base, while Rmdx is building all the bases in the world. And going over this army supply, he has 100 supplies scattered around the map. Let's see, what units does Rmdx have? He has 1 Hellion, 3 Vikings, 3 tanks, 12 Marauders, 25 Marines, and 10 Ghosts. And you can see the red just scattered everywhere. Nuke going down on this extractor. Just going to slow down the Infestor and Ultra reproduction. Not going to kill off this one hatch. Cat's going to be pulling off his drones, but the extractor going down is going to be annoying because that now halves Katz's gas income. Another nuke going down. Nukes going down everywhere. Just nuking whatever the heck he can, because why not? Ultraless Cavity infestation bit will fall, and Catz will only be able to make Broodlords now. Will corrupt his mutas and Broodlords, all of which not going to be good. And Catz, are you going to tell me who you are? Rmdx. And Catz does not know this player. But he's like, oh my god, you are good. And Catz, we're going to learn, he is from Germany. But, yeah, this game, despite it lasting forever, it was pretty good. There's like 30 minutes of that game were absolutely bonkers. And, going over SC2 gears now. Well, give me a minute to open it up. It had crashed, so, I think the spell casting in this game is just me a fun thing to look at. Come on, don't crash again, SC2 gears. BM. Replay search. There we go. StarCraft 2. And I should switch this over so I don't forget. There we go. Hello. List all replays. Going over into the APM chart, we have Rmdx, macro 51, micro 99, redundancy 31. CaTz, macro 41, micro 95, redundancy 22. EAPM for CaTz 106 because his redundancy is lower. Rmdx has 103. Going over into the unit tiers, let's not really look at that. I've kind of replaced that with these units. Let's see. We have CaTz building 19 Corruptors, 37 Ultras, 344 Lings, 114 Infestors. 114 Infestors. 251 drones. 47 Ghosts, 32 Marauders, 10 Vikings, 27 Tanks, 264 Marines, 2 Banshees, 189 SCVs. Going over into the ability groups. Oh man, that is absolutely huge. We have CaTz with 19 Broodlord Morphs, 31 Burrows, 411 Infested Terrans, 84 Fungal Growths, 31 Changelings, 19 Transfuses, 67 Spawn Larvas, and here we have 14 nukes, 8 EMPs, 339 snipes, 4 PFs, 20 nukes built, 14 launched, 33 scans, 94 stims, 14 cloaks, 73 mules. Pretty cool, I have to say. Resources spent. Going to both players, we can see CaTz spending a little bit more on minerals. He has spent around 10,000 more than Rmdx. And on gas, he spent around 15k more on gas. CaTz definitely spending more. Going back into the game so we can see these loss tabs. We can see Rmdx as being grossly more efficient than CaTz, losing 45k while CaTz lost 62k. Let's just go 36 minutes. I think this is where the game was still, yeah, game's still going in. And Rmdx only lost 2k. Let's look at the next engagement. Should happen right around here. So, okay. I'm going to have this huge engagement. There we go. All those infestors get EMP'd. And a few of them died. So that is quite a few infestors killed right there. But look at this resources lost. And CaTz with these ultras ready. Watch his resources lost just skyrocket as all the ultras just fall. And then the Broodlords fall as well, and this is where the game definitely turns around. Scan goes down, and the Ultra falls, and more units start going down. And you can see, just before that, this was even. 37 minutes, that is like 13k difference. Wait. 37 minutes, they're even. Well, CaTz losing like 3k. So, within 2 minutes, they're even with each other. And then CaTz loses, like, the record for, like, 20k resources. No, 10k resources lost in, like, 30 seconds. While getting EMP'd, so these guys can't be efficient. Oh my god, that was not efficient at all for CaTz, and that was definitely the turning point in the game. Hope you enjoyed the cast. Take care, guys, and I